Greetings, greetings, and greetings. It is Wisdom Reborn, and today is Sunday, March the 29th. I come to you with a quick couple of questions and a quick couple of answers. The first question is, did you know from 1095 to 1272, 9 million people were slaughtered in order to force those that remained into Christianity? Did you know that Yeshua was a black man whose mother named him based upon the guidance from a vision she had with Archangel Gabriel, because his name would set his people free? His name would be something that they could be proud of. His name would ring through history and change things. Did you know that he paid taxes under the name of Yeshua? That his birth record and his death record said Yeshua? Did you know the letter J was added to the alphabet in 1524? Did you know that his name was not changed officially to Jesus until 1790? What took so long? The English language has been here for a long time. The Old English language, the language that they speak in Britain. Why was a new language developed for this country when the people that supposedly started this country had a language of their own? Yeah, they had a language of their own that they changed to this modern English, which is why modern English is so drastically different than English. Did you know that the United States is founded under a Masonic creed? Did you know that that Masonic creed said we can never allow them to understand how powerful they are? Did you know that all of the information that I just gave you can be found via Google, via Safari, on any search engine? Did you know that the people perish due to a lack of knowledge? And did you know the word holidays is a combination of two words, holy days? So did you know that we were supposed to remain separate, and we were not supposed to celebrate the holy days or the holidays of other cultures and nations? I just wanted to know if you knew those things, because I know those things, and I think that those things help me to move differently. After many years of developing and teaching Christian principles and scripture to children and young adults, one day I realized I was teaching something that didn't sit well with me, because it appeared that the people that were supposed to be learning what was being taught on every age, on every hierarchy, in every structure, were not doing what Yeshua said for us to do. We're supposed to come out from amongst them, not take on their holy days and their cultures, But we wouldn't know that because they didn't teach us that. And so if they don't teach us that, unfortunately, we feel that we don't have the ability to go out and gather information that takes us to a place of freedom. Truth is the only thing that will set us free. Truth is the only thing that will allow us to continue in life under a operating system that holds individuals accountable. See, the truth about the United States is the United States is here as a part of the great experiment. The experiment was to see if separation would make us stop serving our God. It did, because they took our language, they raped, killed, ate, bred us for food, bred us for leather, used our force, our strength, our wisdom, our knowledge to create a country that never intended for us to have ownership, to have equity. It's Sunday, March the 29th, 2026. I done had a lot of questions in my mind. I just wanted to share my questions to see if anybody was having the same questions and if anybody had any answers. It's time for us to understand, understand, and overstand that between 1095 and 1272, European and Asian countries were forced into Christianity, and up to 9 million people were slaughtered to make them follow Christianity. And that in the 13 and 1400s, alliances were made with certain countries, Israel being one of Jerusalem, Israel, all of them being countries that were targeted. Mansa Musa's expeditions, which brought a lot of focus on Western Africa, which is where the transatlantic slave trade was, because of the gold, the riches that were in that land, the power, the authority that those people walked in. It was targeted. We were targeted. I just wanted to know if you had been asking those questions. And if you were asking those questions, what answers you came up with. And if you'd be willing to share your answers. We are tethered to gods that are less than us. Yeshua said, "Do you not understand that you are gods?" The power of life and death lies in our tongue, in our mouth, in the words that we speak, in the thoughts that we think. So what are we thinking about? What are we saying, and how are we moving? We were free when we were introduced to Jesus, and we have been in bondage ever since. If you can find a lie, I'll stop telling it. Nobody has been able to find that lie for me yet. No one. No one. They tell me his name was translated. His name was not translated. It was transliterated. They tell me it was nobody else could say his name. Yes, they could. They could say the same things we can say today. Can you say Yeshua? Yes, you can. You can say yes, and you wear shoes all the time. So if you can't say nothing else, you can say yes, you. Don't keep falling for the okie doke. There was a gentleman sitting here listening to me, and before he left, he yelled out, because we have been bamboozled. We have been bamboozled. Today is Sunday, March 29th. And even if you don't have the answers, at least think about the questions. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm getting ready to get prepared for my Code Red events. Yes, it's a beautiful time that we're in. What we need to do, I think, because I'm a free thinker, is to understand that King Solomon was the wisest man to have ever lived historically. And these beings were able to trick him into building not one, but 2 temples to pagan and lesser gods. He would have never probably built those temples were he not mixing and mingling with the women and the men from other countries. Which is why it's imperative for us to be in the world, but not of the world. Just the things that I think about while I'm meditating, while I'm sitting out in the sun. It's time for us to think. It's time for us to have questions, and it's time for us to get answers. Have a great day.